Hey everyone, I titled this video Can I Go? Because one of the first steps in traveling to another country is to see is it even logistically possible to travel that country. Will the country allow you to come in? And there's two websites you can do that on, but I'm going to go over one today. It's just apply.joinsherpa.com/travel restrictions. And I'll post them both down though in the comments so you can take a look at them if you're interested. But this one's pretty simple. You just type in where you're traveling from. We're traveling from Little Rock. Do you have a connection? We do. In Amsterdam. Where are you going? We're going to Oslo. You just put in this information. You type it there. And you come change the dates to the dates of your travel. Ours is from here to here. Click see requirements, and then it'll give you the requirements. For us, it's pretty simple. Um, You see down here highlighted mandatory proof of accommodation. That just means that you have to show where you're going to be sleeping, you have a place to stay, and then travelers require passport valid for at least 3 months after the traveler exits Norway, which we do, and so we're good to go. Now, if you're coming for a longer period, then a lot of these will have links, and you can just come into the link and it will show you, okay, what do I need to do to get a visa to come in here? And on this particular one for Norway, they have it pretty set up pretty easy. It's just a checklist. You type in whatever your reason is for being there, and then you can find all your checklists here, and it'll kind of tell you what you need to do to get into the country. But Norway is pretty easy. We can look at one that might be a little bit more uh, challenging, I guess you could say. Like if we were to look at China, mainland China, and we'll just keep those dates. You see they have a lot more required. They have a visa requirement that you need to apply for. Your passport has to be valid for 6 months after. So it really just changes from country to country. And even with China, it says you may need prescription medications for diarrhea. So yeah, don't forget that. But yeah, so it changes from country to country, and their visa requirements would also change as well. And then other requirements you may need to check with is if you're going with an organization. I'll show you guys some that I have from SIL and the Cameroon branch. When we're looking to go there, they have this long list of stuff they want us to give to them, but they also have these requirements down here. They want us to have health insurance, they want us to have evacuation insurance, they wanted us to have life insurance, they wanted us to have a will, they want us to have plans for what happens if we die, where the kids go, just a really in-depth thing. And to me, that's actually reassuring to have an organization that has all these requirements and wants all this information, because it shows to me that they're a little professional, and I like that. And when you see some of the things like this, like the passport requirements that are over here, that you have to have a passport valid for 6 months, those are things you can take out in advance. You can make sure you have your passport ready to go. Life insurance on the other one is something you can have in advance. You don't have to wait till it's 2 weeks from your trip. And the more of these things you can knock out ahead of time, I think it's just better. It will make you be better prepared. And yeah, just being ready. And then on your personal side, it's also nice if you can, you know, not have too much credit card debt, if you can not have too many car payments, if you can have stuff like that, have all your ducks in a row. That way, when the Lord says, hey, drop everything, go, like you don't have a bunch of your stuff in your hands to drop. But that's just my opinion. Hopefully, this was helpful. Thanks. Bye bye.